What's up, everybody? FTWitachi back at it again. Y'all already know what it is. We are here. We're actually logging in on Live World of Warcraft due to Hallows End. It is currently live. It just started today. One of my favorite in-game events and, of course, seasons. And, of course, Halloween is probably my second favorite. Ooh, finally got a response. Second favorite anyways, so just throwing that out there. Let's see what the response automated is today. Bug form posts are to report together, but they do not. However, I checked, has not been on your, so you are not meeting. It is not only about level 70 and not being boosted. You need to do this quest line. After that, you will get your armor and achievement. You fuckface. I've done the quest line. It's you know what? Restart it. Let's do a new ticket later. The dude in the beginning said I did all 3 steps required. Fuck you guys. Every time, bro. Automated responses. But anyways, Halloween favorite event in IRL. So, I mean, absolutely looking forward to kind of getting back out there. That's what we're going to do today, and that is the main focus. I am going to go ahead and quickly check for some rare spawns, but other than that, yeah. Oh yeah, and we got a fish. I haven't done fishing in forever. Do I even want to bother with it? That's the question. We'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, let me just check to see what's going on in the world of the Warcrafts, in the War Within. Again, I only do this like once a week nowadays. So just giving you all a heads up on that. Like, I don't play this character anymore now that Legion Remix is out. I don't see anything here really, so it looks like we're good. Definitely not going back to that zone ever again. That was my least favorite zone, in all of the War Within. Nothing here. Good. Nothing here. I know for a fact I'm done there. And this is probably where we're going to go check out some rare spawns. But other than that, not really going to do too much on this character. I'm still trying to cook as much as I can in Legion Remix. We'll probably save the end of the expansion to kind of farm and do some other things on this guy. But I'll do a little bit every week until the end, basically. Let's see. Don't really see much. Looks pretty good. Ooh. Oh, this is time running. Okay. Other than that, let's keep looking. I was like, that's new. From this character's perspective, it is. Ah, itchy. We are actually on hold with those, so we're good there. I'm not spending anything right now. There is something I want to buy, but we're not in the process of being close to being able to afford it. But yeah, today's main goal is to redo our Hallows End guide, because I do have 3 videos out for that, and hopefully we can clean it up. Yeah, okay, so I have done everything on this character. There's a couple things that I can like redo and reattempt and retry, because it resets on a daily, but I currently just do it on a weekly process. I don't even log into this guy to do my daily bling charts anymore. Like, he just sits. Once a week vibes. Alright, let's go. There's some new stuff out in Hallows End this year too, so that's kind of cool. Oh shit, hold up. Where am I going? I need to look at the to-do list. The list of things. Well, first of all, Legion Remix how-tos. No, Legion Remix. That's Legion Remix content, so fuck it. Why am I even looking at it? Achievements, collectibles, professions, and tunes I got organized. That's at the end of the expansion. In-game events, nothing right now. Professions, done for the week. Pet battles, nothing right now. PvP, nothing right now. PvE, nothing right now. Sendvin has a farmable mount. Horrific Visions has 2 farmable mounts. Do I want to farm them right now? No. Koresh content. Gotta buy a mount from the Quartermaster. Eventually we'll be able to get enough currency for that. I've already done the world boss for the week, so I've already attempted to try to get the transmog. But there are 5 rare spawns for me to go ahead and attempt there as well. So let's go ahead and head on over to Koresh and give that a go. And then I want to just make sure there's nothing for me to do except for Hallows End. That's like my goal. And then of course, if we do have time later, I will definitely get Lemixy with it, but yeah. Let's fly over here. We are hoping, I think his name's is this it? Yeah, it is. I was hoping Shadow respawn. Bro, I've just realized. So I used to be able to see the rare actually on the map, but he's not on the map. So if you're looking for this dude, for the toy, make sure you actually come into the area, unless I'm just bugged. But didn't get it. Next one. So that's a toy. Mount is in phase, so no. Morgil and there's 2 others. Okay, Morgil's in phase as well. There's 3 not phased and 2 phased. So we're doing the non-phased ones right now. After that, Warlock Demon customization done for the week, and then Hollowfall fishing. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do the Hollowfall fishing. Where is my currency on that right now? 147. I think there's 2 items left for me to get, and I might just go for one of them. I don't know yet. We'll see. Well, that was 1 rare. We found 1 out of the 5. It's always nice to, like, at least find the rare. Like, I'm not expecting the loot, but we found the rare. That's always a good sign. This is the next one. Ooh, this looks good. Yeah, this looks promising because all of these mobs are up, so that means no one's recently done this. Kill these quick. He's underneath me, so let's jump. Yeah, we got the earthquakes. 6 feet earthquakes. Earthquakes. If you know about those 6 feet earthquakes, then you're a YouTube legend. Alright, let's go. Let's get this dude done. So this guy, you just gotta jump 5 times. You get a stacking buff. That's basically saying there's some dude underneath your feet. And yeah, we're going for a pet that sadly you can't just go purchase from the auction house. I got it! Let's go! Like I said, you cannot cage this bad boy. So that is one of the many pets that you can get here. Again, for those of you wondering, we are here, and I've also done a rare spawn video on him already. So Malek, you are done. Alright, Heka, we'll go do that. So that's 2 for 2. Whether I get the item or not, it is what it is. But that is 2 for 2 rares. Let's see if we can go for a third. There shouldn't be that many people playing live, so that's the thing. There is an event going on, and I do want to tackle that because I need 10 more of these devoured energy pods. That means I got to do 10 more events because it's an automatic every single time to get one. So there are people doing that event, so that's a good sign. It's already at 80%. Rare spawn's going to spawn by the time I'm there, so that's good. Tackle that, get it done. I don't need any drops from the rare. I just simply need the rare itself. Defend. Fuck. Go kill that. That should give us the thing. We defended, and then there's the rare. Let's go. Tackle it. There's only 1 person doing this. That sucks. That guy just had to farm this whole thing by himself. It doesn't take long, especially the fact that you can just mass pull everything and outgear it, but... Ooh, I think I see more than 1 person. But for those of you dropping by, we are live on Twitch and YouTube nowadays. We've always been a YouTuber, but we're bringing back Twitch ever so slowly. Haven't really gotten that many views, but occasionally there has been some over the past couple of weeks. If you're interested, please follow us on Twitch. Subscribe to us on YouTube. If you are in chat, just throw us a what's up in chat. And if you have any questions, let me know. And then, what else I would like to say? I have YouTube chat right in front of my face, but I do want to say, bear with me in regards to Twitch chat. I just have to alt-tab to look at it every couple seconds. So now we're at 11. There we go, just checked it. There's nothing. Alright, so there's a rare spawn here. If there is a thingy on this island, which there is not, that means there is no rare up. So next up, we're turn in this quest just for some gold, and then look for the 2 rares that are in the phase, which we can just jump in right here. I don't see anything over there. We'll check it again later. This rare is definitely not up, so let's head on over here. And I think we can go this way. No. This way? No. This way. Yes. Alright. So yeah, wish me luck. We're going for another one. This one's usually up, so I shouldn't have any problems here. I'm just gonna auto run it. Yeah, I can exit my to-do list. Oh, actually not yet, because I might get something to toggle off. It is up. Morgil is up. I'm gonna just pull whatever we got. It is like the one that doesn't look phased. Like all these got some like phased looking colorways. This guy's just a regular old bad boy here. Very easy to solo, very easy to kill. We've got a video out on him already, but let's see if we can go 2 for 2 on pets. This is another one where it drops a pet, and sadly it is not like cageable, so you can't just like go to the auction house. And sadly we did not get what we wanted. Got that. Oh, I got that. These don't sell well, so I don't want it. Actually we can quickly do that. Alright, so there's 3 rares that we killed, 2 that we did not. I don't see any more event rares, and they usually spawn like every 30 minutes, so the fact that I'm not seeing any means that one that we just did was probably just recently spawned. So the next one's going to be like another 30 minutes from now. Not going to sit here and try to get that done, but what I'm going to do is try to see if these 2 rares that we didn't find are active and available. If they're not, we're going to go ahead and head on over to Hollow to go ahead and tackle the fishing for the week. Is there a thingy here? Nope. There's like a brazier that looks like that on top of that little boat. And that basically means you can summon the rare. And this guy's probably not up either. Alright. Hallows, I am coming for you. Got one thing today. That is always a positive. So that's done. Next up, we're going to go ahead and get some fishing done for the week. It shouldn't take long. Hopefully it doesn't. I have skipped it a lot recently. I've just been really busy on Saturdays, and then sometimes it's just simply me being stupid and forgetting to do it. So let's go. I'm not doing all of the Hallows End guide. I don't think I'm going to do the candy buckets. I might be able to reuse the ones that I've done in the past. If that's the case, then great, because I don't want to redo it. I think I did that for Midsummer Fire Festival. Like I just reused the my previous guide's clip and then just put a voiceover over it and just posted it, and it just seamlessly works. Because it's just such a long process, and it's like the one thing I don't want to do. But all the questing and all that stuff, it's new, it's changed a little bit, so we'll tackle that. Let's put my fishing helm on. Let's grab my fishing rod so that I can actually fish, and then my fishing journal so that I can see where these fish are. Go ahead and toggle that. And yeah, after this, we're going to tackle all of Hallows End. I'm going to have to bring this back up. I'm going to have to look at YouTube Hallows End as well. I want to look at my guides. I know I have a few of them. I'm Alt-Tab. Okay, cool. I found my guides. Nice. I can look at that later. Alright, what do we got? What is the... Let's go easiest this time, so it feels like I'm doing something. Bismuth Bitterling. Bismuth Bitterling. Okay, so this is going to be the one where I got to go back out to... Cat. Dow. And then we can go to Org, and then we can go to Cat. 1, 2, 3. Hallows End Complete Guide. Hallows End 2023 updates and 2024 updates. I have 3 total videos for Hallows End. Like, that, to me, is not good when you have a guide with 3 videos. And that's basically why I've been redoing my videos. Why is there so many people here? Yeah, that's why I've been redoing my guides for in-game events. Like, I have too many, they just build up with updates, and it's like, okay. Let's change that. Especially with the updates, new updates this year again. put it all in one video. But I keep these up, and you guys can still watch them because they're pretty much up to date. I just want to see the views on that, to be honest with you. Let me reopen that tab. I'm about 100 views missing when I delete all of them. That sucks, but I'd rather you guys be watching something more enjoyable or a little bit easier to understand. Because people just want one video and out, like that's it. Alright, Glimmer Pools, that's what we're looking for. Bismuth Bitterline Glimmer Pool, I've already seen one. I don't have my headset on. I don't like to put it on unless I need to. Not what I want. Can I dismiss you while... Yes. You should sit my way. I saw bismuth in a glimmer pool, right? Yeah, it's like, come on. What's going on? This is like easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here we go. What is next? Whispering Stargazer. I'm a mother. It's in the Stargazer pool over there soon. Yep. These are over here. Oh, I don't know exactly where they are, but they're over here somewhere. In Hallows. But when you need them, they're not up. I trust. Trust in the sauce. You're not gonna find a Stargazer when you need it. Same with the blood. You never won't find the blood when you need it. Same with the royal. You won't find the royal when you need it. I hate it. I don't understand how Blizzard does that. Like, why? Fuck you, dude. Are you kidding me? Whenever the weekly quest for fishing requires you to fish from a bloody pool, the bloody pools don't exist. Whenever the fish come from a royal ripple, the royal ripple never exists. Whenever you need a Stargazer swarm, the Stargazer swarms never exist. But then the opposite is said. Like, when you need the bloody pool, the Stargazer and the royal ripples are up. And they don't even spawn in the same freaking... Like, some of them do, but not all the time. Oh my gosh, this is awful, bro. You're making me sick. I don't want to do this. I'm just gonna have to fuck off. A river bass pool? You gonna put one of those there? Oh, this is disgusting. Oh my gosh, a festering pool. Oh, shore treasure. Dude, are you kidding me? They're putting all these OP Stargazer. There we go. They're putting all these amazing pools and I get nothing. Found one though. Let's just hope we actually get the fish and it's not just a one and done. Because someone else could have used this already. Oh my gosh. We just fished up a Dornagal Guard's Hammer from a Stargazer swarm out here in the Isle of Dorn. Now, of course, the actual location doesn't matter. You just gotta go to a Stargazer swarm, but my gosh. Let's go. I'll take that. Always a collectible type of guy. Yay. Alright, now the Regal got it back. I'm getting a Regal with it. Royal Ripple and Hallow Fall. Let's go. What mountain is this? Ah, Void Wind. I see you. Fuck off. What do you want? Alright. Royal. This is the northern, yeah, the north side. Any fish pools? Like, jeez. That's usually where I find them. I didn't even see one. I mean, I saw one, but it wasn't enough, I'll tell you that. Blood in the water. Yeah, I'm gonna see all the blood. I need a Royal Ripple, but I'm gonna see all the blood. But no one's even playing. Come on. I guarantee you it's gonna make me go to Ashkahet for this. This just feels like some Ashkaheti vibes. Like, I'm not even seeing that many pools of fish here. That's what I don't get. I know there's not that many people playing. Like, come on. Where's the fish pools? Like, I've seen what, like 2? Infuse, calm. This is bad. Glimmer pool. That's gonna be the last one there. Hey, found one. Let's just hope no one's there. Looks clean. Alright, let's go. Last fish, please. These guys are so in the way. What is that? Oh, it's one of those. Gotta focus. Gunzo. Put my helm back on and let's go turn this in. We are done. Alright, I'm gonna do some Hallows End stuff now. Get that out of the way.
Shifting your favor.
There it is. I am plus 49. Okay.
For the Empire.
Got a lot more to go. 50. Share the angler. Yeah. Okay. That's all good. 162, and I need to buy that and that. Oh my gosh. Nine minutes. Let's just fly back, I guess. Not much I can do about this. Oh, actually, the portal this way. I mean, I know it's a little bit quicker. Feels like a little bit quicker anyways. Alright, this Hallows End Guide 1, 2, and 3 as well. Alright, cool. Headset, let's go. Alright. What's up, everybody? FTWitachi here. You know what it is. Ya boy. Back at it again, bringing you an updated guide for Hallows End. One of my favorite in-game events for World of Warcraft. It has been revamped a few years back, and every single year since, they've been adding new things as well. Hallows End celebrates the break of the Forsaken from the Scourge. Fun and mischief reign as the innkeepers of Azeroth give treats and tricks to whomever asks. Basically, it's Azeroth's partaking into Halloween, and again, Halloween, one of my favorite IRL events ever. We're updating our guide because, just like most in-game event guides, I have come across an issue to where I have maybe 3 or 4 videos to one guide, because I've been doing updates throughout the years, and then it's like, okay, we just got to condense it into one guide so you guys have one stop shop to go ahead and check out everything to do with the Hallows End. So without making this intro last any longer, let's go. Intro that B. Alright. So this is my actual guide. We can watch this for a second. What's up, everybody? FTWitachi here. You know what it is. Oh my gosh, I have the same cam. This is insane. Alright. This was one 3 years ago. Yeah, I have 3 guides 3 years ago. Oh shit. Is this still a thing? Garrison's still a thing. Alright, someone with a level 3 garrison, let me invite you. Please. I can skip this part of the video. Okay. Oh my eye. This is the hardest part about this guide every freaking time I do it, is finding someone with a level 3 garrison. View leaders garrison. Alright. Alright, the first thing I'm gonna go over is probably something that most people don't even know exists. Hallows End arrives in Draenor. Yes, Warlords of Draenor, an expansion that happened quite a long time ago in the form of garrison decorations. Now, I am here in front of Izzy. Izzy sells specific items for Hallows End, and you need spooky supplies in order to purchase said items. In regards to these items, they are only basically garrison decorations. Players can turn in a daily quest to her, just to give you a heads up. And in regards to these daily quests, your currency will be spooky supplies. Each garrison decoration is going to cost 5 spooky supplies, and this is a bind on account currency. So it has no other use and is bind on account. I'm going to go over all of the items that you can purchase, but spooky supplies can be acquired by completing 4 total daily quests. You pick these quests up in your garrison, and you have to have a level 3 garrison in order to participate. If you do not, you're in the frame of mind that I'm currently showing you this from, and you can only see what's on the vendor. And they basically send you to the west of Sokothar's Rise in Shadowmoon Valley, and it'll take a total of 5 days of questing on one character to get all 5 decorations. Because, 1, there is a total of 4 dailies that you can pick up. 3 of them give you 1, and 1 of them gives you 2, totaling 5 spooky supplies every single day in order to make sure you get all of the items. Starting off with the Ghoulish Guises. Basically applies a decoration package to your garrison. Dress your garrison's guards in festive costumes. So all the guards walking around will be festive to Halloween. Hallows Glow. Pumpkins, candles, and other decor are now going to be found at your garrison. You'll also be able to get the Seer's Invitation. Invites an Arakoa Seer to your garrison. You'll be able to get the Witch's Brew, a Pandaren brew witch who brings plenty of fresh brew to your garrison. And the 5th and final decoration that you can get is a Creepy Crawlers, a ghoulish box of spectral rats, maggots, and spiders. And then all extra spooky supplies you get, you can go ahead and do a one-on-one trade-off to Tricky Treats, which is the main currency for Hallows End. But again, you can get 5 spooky supplies a day by completing 4 dailies, which can be found here, which I'll show you on my map, just in case you need the exact location. And of course, there's a total of 5 items to collect, giving you 5 total days on one character to make sure you get all of your Warlords of Draenor garrison decorations. And this is the specific spot for you to be for the Horde. And of course, we are in our garrison that is located in Frostfire Ridge. There's one more thing to do here. If I'm not mistaken, he is over here. Can I only get it once? It's on the tombstone of some sort. There it is. Perfect. Last but not least, before we leave Warlords of Draenor content behind us, we are here in the garrison on the bottom right-hand side. You'll notice that there is a spooky Pepe on a tombstone. If you go ahead and right-click it, you'll get a 60-minute buff. Basically, you now have a friend, which Pepe is in its scarecrow costume, and it's going to go ahead and give you a ride-along for 60 minutes. And also, if this is your first time finding Pepe, you'll go ahead and get yourself a tiny scarecrow costume item as well, just so you can go ahead and utilize this whenever you want. Alright, that is done. All the way back up top. Okay, I think I'm going to Undercity next. Let's go. Ooh, new mount. Didn't last long. Alright, so, Hallows End. Welcome. Live. What is new? Where to farm. Details. Okay. Hallows End. When. Special boss drops. Okay, I'll leave that there. Special items have a chance to drop from... Okay, that's going to be the boss. New for 2025. We'll leave that there. It's going to be the Ghoulish Collection. The Ghoulish Collection and the Charger. Okay. Ghoulish Charger. Collection. Okay. We'll leave that there. Next up. Candy Bucket, Seasonal, okay. 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 We got Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms. I'm gonna base it off of my... See which ones I need to do. Because if I got the achievement for it, I don't think I'll need to do it then. Ooh, no achievements. This is good, this is good, this is good. Alright. So, Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, and Outlands, done. Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, Outlands, done. Northrend, done. Cataclysm, done. So, Panda and Draenor, have I done those? I mean, I'm assuming so. Panda. Draenor. Broken Owls. Wait. Kalimdor. Eastern Kingdoms. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, Eastern Kingdoms. Okay, Outlands. Okay, Northrend. Okay, Pandaria. Okay, Draenor. There's a few. Is there an achievement for this? So no, they're not. Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, Outland. That's a meta achievement. Northern Cataclysm, Pandaria, Dragon Owls, and Kazovar. So some of them don't have achievements, I'm assuming? BFA. Alright, so I don't need to worry about candy buckets then, which is good. I don't have to do that at all. Okay. I do need to do that though. Bobbing. Let's go do it in... We can actually do it in Orcamark, so it's a little bit different. I don't think I've ever put it in a Hallows End video, and it's actually something you can do. Alrighty, next up, we are about to tackle every single candy bucket in World of Warcraft Azeroth. Okay, let's actually redo that. Alright, next up, we are about to tackle every single candy bucket in game. I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up because, I mean, we would be here for hours and hours if I just kept it simple. We're gonna speed it up, ramp it up, play a little bit of music. As you guys know, I like to do that in my videos. And then we're gonna go ahead and showcase to you guys a map. So we're gonna speed run it, show you the map on where they all are located. You can also go ahead and hit up to your achievements and kind of just check out where they are as well. But anyways, before we get into the candy buckets, you're also going to notice in every single inn next to the candy bucket, there is an apple bob. You can bob for apples, and for those of you wondering what that is, you basically just no hand pick up an apple. But sadly, it looks like my dude just getting it with his hands. And it'll go ahead and give you some bobbing apples. These do require Hallows End, so they are not collectible. And it basically just restores health and mana over 25 seconds and must remain seated. So it's something simple. A little bit something extra to do. Nothing too much to it, but we're here for the candy buckets and we're here for the currencies. So let's go. Okay, that's done. Don't use that. Okay. Headless Horseman Dungeon and Loot. We can do that, but I want to go to Undercity. For those of you dropping by, much appreciated. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for bearing with me.
You need something? Light bless you. Well met. Safe travels.
Good spot. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, all of it actually. Alright. So the Ghoulish Charger is this, and that's new. Don't need to worry about that. That's a new ensemble set, and I don't think they have it here. Okay, nope, 9 pieces drop individually. They have that, okay. Those are from the vendor, and then this is, okay. Alrighty, next up we're going to tackle the dungeon boss, aka the Headless Horseman himself. In order to queue up for the Headless Horseman, just go ahead and head on over to your Dungeons and Raids, get the drop down, toggle Headless Horseman. you will be given a loot-filled pumpkin as well as 23 gold. This loot-filled pumpkin has tons of collectibles and goodies that we will be going over in just a second here. Notorious for his stinginess and dropping his goddamn flying horse mount. You can hear him in the background right now. Absolutely love his rhyming schemes. But the Headless Horseman, basically, it's a 5-player boss located in the graveyard of the Scarlet Monastery. This boss will only spawn for players level 10 and up who have queued up for the encounter, which I've just showed you where you can find that. Once a day per character, the Horseman will drop that loot-filled pumpkin, which contains tons of cool things, which we're about to go over right now. However, they've changed the encounter, so if you haven't played WoW in the past couple of years, you'll notice that there are basically affixes, which can make the boss a little bit harder. Is it hard? No, but there is a total of 4, and once you have all 4, there is going to be a hard mode active. Technically, if you have 1 up, there's a hard mode active, but toggling on these affixes, I'll show you once we're inside on how to do that. They'll basically just give the boss a couple of extra buffs and damage increases and such, and there's some achievements to go along with it. But other than that, boss is pretty simple. His normal gear drops are going to be the 4 rings with different stats on them. The eye level of these rings changes every single time this event is out, so just go ahead and be on the lookout for that. However, the loot-filled pumpkin is where all of the loot is. Besides Tricky Treats, which is the currency, you have an opportunity to get the Horseman's Sinister Slicer, which is a sword and a cool cosmetic. And it also has an on-use ability to summon pumpkin soldiers to burn your foes. You'll also get the Horseman's Horrific Hood, which is also a cool cosmetic. Let the Horseman Laugh Through You, which also has an on-use ability. The Horseman's Reins, that stingy AF mount that will not drop for me. Don't know why, but that is the main mount. But new to 2025 is the Headless Horseman's Ghoulish Charger, which just basically looks like a better version of the regular Horseman's Reins. But don't get me wrong, the Horseman's Reins, still goated. You'll also be able to get a Magic Broom, which basically just summons and dismisses a magical broom, and it has no cast time, so it's kind of one of those like instant cast mounts, which is very cool. Arthas, which is an in-game companion pet. Let's do that. Horseman's Sinister Slicer. Let's do that. My bad. Okay. The Horseman still drops its regular 4-ring gear. These rings just have different stats, and the item level changes every single time this event comes around, so be sure to go ahead and check out the item level every single time if it's worth it or not, and it usually is not. But the loot-filled pumpkin is where all of the goodies are at. In addition to Tricky Treats, which is the in-game concurrency, you can get the Horseman's Sinister Slicer, which is the first item that you can see here. And it also comes with an on-use ability, which summons pumpkin soldiers to burn your foes. You'll also be able to find the Horseman's Horrific Hood. If I can find it, that'd be great. You'll also be able to find the Horseman's Horrific Hood, which also has an on-use ability which lets the Horseman laugh through you, but it is still a cool cosmetic. You'll also be able to get the Horseman's Reins, aka the mount that will just never, ever drop for me. And the Horseman's Reins, like, why? Just why? Why don't I have it? Do you know how long it's been since I've been doing this event? It's absolutely crazy. There's also going to be a new mount this year. Sadly, we don't have access to it on the freaking mount journal, but it is exactly like the Headless Horseman's Hallowed Charger, but it is taking the fell color from the Headless Horseman mount and making basically this mount green. You'll also be able to find a magic broom, which is it is also a mount, but not really. But if you're wondering, it's basically... You'll also be able to find the magic broom, which is an on-use item. It also works as a mount, and it is an instant cast mount, so it's very, very useful during the event, and it only lasts during the event, so it's not an actual mount, it's an on-use item. You'll also be able to find Arthas, which is an in-game companion pet, if I can find him. Another item that I does not have, but hopefully we get it this year. You'll also be able to see the Sinister Squashling companion pet, which is like the OG pumpkin. You'll also be able to get the Hallowed Helm, which is a cosmetic-only helm. If I can go to Warlock, and I can find it right there, it is an all-time usage for a pumpkin, but sadly only works during the event. You'll also be able to get a Windborn Velocity Drake Hallows End armor, which we're going to go ahead and show you what that looks like now. And last but not least, there's a brand new ensemble that got dropped in 2025, which is called the Horseman's Ghoulish Collection. There's 9 pieces to drop individually, and each piece is an automatic 100% drop rate. So every first kill of the day is going to give you one of the 9 pieces, and basically it's going to take you 9 attempts to get the whole set. And it's very, very cool. It's a new set. You'll be able to find a helm, shoulders, a back piece. You'll also be able to get some legs, waist, and a chest piece. You'll also be able to get a helm, gloves, as well as some feet. So, very, very cool. There's 2 different helms to go with it, but other than that, it is a very awesome looking collection, and it is going to be a full set called the Horseman's Ghoulish Collection. Alright, we'll do that next. I believe it's here to be these. Yes. Next up, we do have an experience and reputation buff for Hallows End. You're going to find your Wickerman, whether you are Horde or Alliance. For the Horde, Undercity. For the Alliance, in Stormwind. Wickerman being this big old burning ablaze Wickerman. You'll notice that at its feet, you're going to find patches of Wickerman ashes. Just go ahead and click on that, and you're going to get a 2-hour buff. It is called Grim Visage for the Horde, and it is called Unburdened for the Alliance. And basically, all this is going to award you a 10% experience and reputation gain for 2 hours. The experience bonus works only on mob kills, and the reputation bonus works basically on everything. So if you want that experience buff or reputation buff, I strongly suggest just looking at your Wickerman, going to its feet, and you'll find piles of Wickerman ashes to click on, which will give you that buff. This is the Shade event, which I will do later. Alright, so back from the top. I gotta go do Windborn Velocity Drake. Otherwise, we're good. These are from the vendor. Yes. Okay, let me just go ahead and start from here. Okay, so this is all done. This is done, 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 Just waiting to do the dungeon run. This is also done. Okay, every 4 hours there's a citywide announcement, and then 10 minutes later, Sylvanas and okay, Decree of the Dark Lady. Nearby players upon observing an RP event in which Sylvanas watches the burning outside in the city. And okay, so how do you get it? Okay. Shade. Okay. That's the event going out there.
A spark. I shall send you myself to the lifeless dark.
Quests are gonna be next. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, looking good so far. I'm looking at my video to see what it's cooking. Speed run the video. Speed run it. There's the event. I mean the dungeon. Let's see that. Alright, upon entering on the left-hand side, you can go ahead and toggle on all of these, basically, affixes. There is a total of 4 to go ahead and click on to toggle on some sort of a hard mode. It's not really hard, it's not difficult. But again, there's a total of 4. Let's go! Let's go! Get me over there! Before they start. There we go. Alright, so now we've toggled on hard mode, got all the affixes, we got all the negative things that are supposed to happen to us, but as you can already see, the boss is dead. I don't know if or when they're ever going to buff this thing ever again, but it is what it is. Wish me luck. I'm going to go ahead and open one of these on video for you guys. Loot-filled pumpkins. I'm hoping we get something. Ooh. Well, yeah, we got one of the 9 cosmetics, and we ended up getting the shoulders, so very, very cool start, but got a lot more to do. Requires Hallows End. We got the broom. Learned that. Let's go. Okay. Stop. Damn, this guy is so fucking long, bro. Holy shit. Alright, next up, we do have a daily out here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this. First of all, these guys don't do anything. Nothing up there. She's to send you out on the freaking mission of death. Nothing over there. Let's start here. Alright, so the first quest that you're probably going to want to pick up comes from Spoop's Hallows and treats for spooks. Basically, it's going to take you all over to your major faction cities. Of course, for the Horde, you got Orgrimmar, Undercity, Thunderbluff, as well as Orgrimmar. And then, of course, for the Alliance, got your major cities, but the exact same quests are to be tackled. Let's redo that. Alright, so the first quest that you're probably going to want to pick up is Hallows and Treats for Spooks. It's just basically going to send you to all of your factions' major capital cities, whether you're Horde or Alliance. So let's go ahead and pick this up, and I'll catch you guys at the first NPC. Warhammer Flex, I'm assuming. Wait, you can't fucking dragon ride with this shit. Are you serious? Ah, that's some bullshit.
What can I do for you? May your blades never dull.
Alright, so we're here at the inn in Orgrimmar. Let's go ahead and pick up the flexing quest. Let's go ahead and type a /flex emote. Turn in the quest, and that is going to give us our Orgrimmar nougat. Don't leave me! Don't leave me! We're still in Orgrimmar here. We're gonna do a train emote this time. So /train. Woo woo. Let's go. Got that dark spear gumdrop. And for those of you wondering where we're at, we're still in Orgrimmar, but we're this time in the Valley of Spirits. Thunderbluff. On my way. Alright, well, found out this is shit, so don't want it. However, got some daily quests to tackle. I'm just trying to figure out why is my video so long. Like, bro, I'm looking at my to-do list of things to get done, and I don't got a whole lot left. I got a lot left, but not a whole lot. Gotta go to Val'sharah, bro. Whoops, I want toys. Next up, we are here at Thunderbluff to go ahead and pick up our third quest. We're going to go /dance this time around. So a little /dance emote. Turn it in. This one giving us the Thunderbluff Marzipan. Back to Undercity, I believe, yeah. Haven't checked out Twitch chat in a while. Best viewers on streamboo.com. No, fuck you. I hate fucking bots and self-promoters in chat. It's just like, bro, go. How is that your life, man? Working for what? Like pennies? What are you doing? I wonder why it doesn't show me to do it here. Where does it actually want me to go? Here, but no, it doesn't show. Crazy. I don't like the buzzing noise. On the opposite side. And last but not least, here, near the banks of Undercity, we got this chicken for the Undercity Mint. Let's go. 4 emotes done, 4 quests completed. Let's get back up there and turn this in. Oh, bitch. We'll do the dailies next. Alright, we're back with Spooks. Turn this in, and again, this is a one-time per season quest, giving us 10 tricky treats and 86.5 silver. Alright, next up we're going to tackle the few dailies that we have for us. First up is going to be Clean Up Undercity, which we have to use this Arcane Cleanser to remove the stink bombs that the Alliance have decided to plague the city of Undercity with. So let's head on into Undercity, and I'll catch you all there. I don't trust the ones in here, which you'll find out why later. Fuck off. Alright, we're here in Undercity. Let's go ahead and start cleaning this nasty and absolutely dirty place. Sometimes these things do get bugged, so if you do it once or twice and it doesn't work, well, I strongly suggest you just leave it and go to another one. The fact that Warlocks still can't use their portals here, man, or gateways, it's like, broski, we're 2025, man, get with the times. But that's 4 of them. I'll catch you all back at the turn-in. Bro, how the fuck is that still a thing? There's gotta be one in here. There it is. It could be a bugged one though, and it looks like it might be. Yep. That one should be fine. Not attached to anything. Alright, let's go turn it in. Alright, we're done cleaning up Undercity. Let's go ahead and tune that in. Giving us only 3 tricky treats as well as 6.4 gold. The next daily is stink bombs away. Well, the opposite of cleaning. Well, we're gonna stink it up. So let's go ahead and get on over to Undercity and do what we do best. Throw bombs. And I was about to say something else. Let's stop there. But let's go. Let's stop there. So, one key. Just go ahead and absolutely spam throw it everywhere. It doesn't have to be on the floor. It can be on the roofs. You can make this a pain. It doesn't matter. You gotta get 25 bombs thrown in the Undercity. And just basically turn this place into a stinky, orange, smoky place. I mean, it is quite a long thing, but 25 of them. How long can it actually be? The Alliance spell, by the way, you guys gotta do a better job cleaning. Undercity looks cleaner than this place. Holy shit! But yeah, once we get all 25, we're about halfway done. I will see you at the turn-in. Damn, fucking Alliance. You guys doing anything? What is going on? There's not though, is it? Oh, the Alliance aren't doing shit. Like, if I was cleaning up Stormwind, this would have been the easiest quest ever. That might have also been the fastest I've ever done that. Alright, we have just stunk up Stormwind. So, let's go ahead, get this turned in, giving us a total of 6.4 gold and 2 tricky treats. The next daily, we got build up is probably the easier one to do. So use the bonfire in front of the Wickerman to go ahead and build up the Wickerman. So let's go ahead and do that. And then of course, building up the Wickerman basically puts these ashes everywhere, which I showed you already. That gives you your 2-hour buff, but you can go ahead and reapply that buff without having to do the daily. But once completed, 1 tricky treat and 4.3.5 gold. The next daily is a little bit of a hassle. You have to go all the way to Stormwind or vice versa. This is going to give you another 4.3.5 gold as well as 3 tricky treats. So let's go ahead and douse that Wickerman outside of Stormwind. This is the last of the main daily. Alright, you auto fly while I... What mount is this? Huh. Yeah, this is the one I need to do next. Alright, Valshara, I am coming for you. The only question is, I can't right now because I still got 10 minutes on that. So we'll probably go do the actual event itself in Bro. So, not that, this. Cool mount. I don't even know where I got it from though. Alright, we're here just over Stormwind, but in the front gates is their Wickerman. So let's go ahead and douse this bad boy. And before I start causing a problem out here, let's dip. We'll go ahead and do this Windboard Velocity Drake then while we're out here. Velocity Drake, let's go. Alrighty, we are here to show you the Drake, basically armor for Hallows End. We are here with the Windborne Velocity Drake. Let me go ahead and take off the actual armor that he already has on to showcase to you guys the Hallows End armor, which, as you can see, applies a saddle with a pumpkin on its back. And it's not too bad. I mean, it's not the greatest. This cosmetics for Drake's thing was like a Dragon Isles expansion type of vibe, but it is still a drop nonetheless and a collectible, so if you want it, it is there. Back to Undercity we go. No. Alright, that's done. Shade of the Horseman event. That's going to be in Drill. Let's do that next. I have to return in this daily. How long has this event taken us? We've been live about an hour and 22 minutes. I said 22 minutes was like the Koresh content, and then now we're just struggling. Please get back up there. Now we're, yeah, and we haven't even done the candy buckets, and we're not going to, but that would have taken like 5-6 hours to do it by itself. Oh, I don't even need to. Okay, we're good. Alright, we've arrived back. We are here to collect. Let's go. Boy, dude. Which quests do you offer? Fighters come, okay. Alright, next up is the Shade of the Horseman event. Basically, the Shade of the Horseman is harassing villages around Azeroth. This is the core of Hallows End. If you help protect one of these wee hamlets, Goldshire, Karanos, or Azure Watch for the Alliance, Razor Hill, Falconwing Square, or my favorite, Brill for the Horde, you can earn rewards. The matrons located in these villages, which is who I am standing next to at the moment, will ask you for your aid in putting out fires in these local buildings when the Shade of the Horseman basically starts attacking. Once he is defeated, a large jack-o'-lantern will appear on the ground, and that'll give you a quest, which is basically a daily. So you can do this every single day for Smash the Pumpkin, which I'll go ahead and show you guys once we have gotten this event completed. The matron will also reward you with a sum of some wrap gifts, I believe, which contains some weighted jack-o'-lanterns, some candies, some masks, and even a possible riding broomstick. And if you're lucky, you'll get a folded letter. The event begins every half hour and lasts for about 5 minutes, and at this time you're hoping there's other people around you to kind of give you some help. But again, upon defeating Shade of the Horseman, he helpfully declares, "So eager you are for my blood to spill, yet you vanquish me. It's my head you must kill." Which, of course, to kill the head of the horseman is the end of this holiday event. So, let's go ahead and let's get some dailies going. We're here with the Mass Orphan Matron. One of the dailies you can get for this event is Let the Fires Come. The Mass Orphan Matron wants you to help put out the fires of this village When they're out, you get to go ahead and turn this in. So that's just basically completing the event. So let's go ahead and start off by picking that up. And let's go ahead. Perfect timing, let's go! There he is. Alright, now I'm gonna OP strat this because I don't see a single soul here that's actually gonna help us. Give me a bucket. Alright, where the flames at, my guy? Where the flames at? Alright, so basically you throw buckets and try to put out the fires. And sometimes it takes more than one bucket to put out the fire. I do have gateways here, just in case I need them to kind of help me speed boost this process up. I am a little bit solo here, but let's hopefully we can get this event completed, and then I'll catch you guys on the other side. Alright, let's hope we can do this. No one does this anymore, bro. No one does this anymore, bro. Oh, no one. These guys ain't gonna help with shit. Is this fucking fire gonna go out or no? I know, bitch. I know. I'm trying to solo this. I can't get those other buildings, bro. I'm stuck on this. Like, I got no help, and you're just putting more fire to the fire, bro. That's, like, not fair. You're OP. I can't 1v1 the Headless Horseman, because there's no one else fucking doing shit. Like, even me and my speedy gateways ain't getting this done. Oh my gosh, bro. Stop putting more fucking fire out there. I'm spamming chat. I got some people to actually come and help, but still, we ain't. It's not easy. I'm. Oh my god. It's this fire that's pissing me off. Is there anything on the far side? No, we got all of that. That's done. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it just comes back, dude. It just comes back. Alright. What the only good news is once you got it, like once they're out, they're out. Like the whole building has to be out though. But then when he comes back, he will reapply it. So that's kind of the cheats. Alright, this whole building's almost done, but we're gonna have a problem, team. Alright, let's get this one now. Gateway. This one's, ooh, this one's not looking good. Oh, we're getting somewhere though. We're getting somewhere. That one's looking. No, no, go away, bro. I'll soon retire. No, we gotta put more flames on the fucking shit. Don't put more flames, please. We just got rid of it. Come on, guys, we can do this. We can do this. We can so do this. No, that one, don't worry about that one, bro. That's, just don't worry about that one. That's like the last one to do. Don't worry about it. Oh, these AFK fox, man. Guys. No. The Headless Horseman, he's too good. He's too OP! That building's looking nice, bro. This one's not. And this one's back on fire. Fuck. Oh, it's this whole fucking side. Yeah, we ain't doing shit. Yeah, this ain't happening, boys. Gateway. We did a good job on that building. We got one. I mean, the Headless Horseman should be... Bro, don't do me. Just relax. Just keep doing that. Just stay up there. Yeah, I can't see this happening, team. Oh, this is so bad.
Consumes. You tried and failed. Let there be no doubt. Justice prevailed.
Alright. Oh. Let's hope that we can do it again. Alright, next up is the Shade of the Horseman event. The Shade of the Horseman is harassing villages around Azeroth. You got Goldshire, Kronos, and Azure Watch for the Alliance, Razor Hill, Falcon Wing Square, and my favorite place to do anything for Hallows End is Brill for the Horde. There's going to be a couple of daily quests for this event. The matrons located in these villages are basically going to have you aid them in putting out the fires on these buildings when the event begins, which is the Shade of the Horseman. And then once he's defeated, you'll be able to get a Smash the Pumpkin daily from the final kill. Perfect timing. Broski's about to start the event, so let's go ahead, pick up the fires, spam chat, try to get some people to help. I got my gateways here. I feel like I'm about to just... Oh no, we got a couple people here. Let's go ahead and pick up some water. Best building to go for is the one that we're right next to. Once you get all the fires out on one building, by the way, you're good. You're golden. You don't have to worry about it. However, leaving any fire on a building can allow fires to get reignited. So the faster you can get it done, the better. And of course, try to just use some speed boosts and all that type of stuff. But again, I think this building's already done. And then this side, we're good. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start on the next one, which is this one. I believe this event lasts for about 5 minutes, so it's not long, but it's also not that short either, so. Gotta go ahead and get the flames out. Oh shit, see? They just reignite right away. And it's not easy to solo. I've got 3 people doing this right now. That guy might be a 4th, but not 100% sure yet. You do need quite a few people. I've tried soloing this before. It's almost impossible. I don't think I've ever been able to solo this. I've come close, but not close enough. In fact, let's spam chat one more time and get a speed boost again. But yeah, let's go ahead, try to douse these fires out, and I'll bring you guys back every so often when the Headless Horseman comes back. He just goes ahead and flies around the city. But every now and then, he basically gives you a little bit of an idea on how far you have left for this event. And then eventually, you'll hear one of 2 voice lines. One being if you've completed the event, or the other being if you have failed the event. And you'll kind of notice and be able to tell between the 2. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a few. Let's go ahead and keep dousing these fires and protect Brill. They're doing that one. I'm trying this one, so. he's back.
You strive in vain as fate wishes.
So this is basically the second phase, and he comes back and reignites as much as he possibly can. But again, like I said, as you can see, that building is perfectly good to go because we have already extinguished the fires on that building. That's why I say if you can focus all your efforts on one, you'll be good to go on the others and just being able to focus on that because they won't re-extinguish or reignite when he comes back. So you're pretty much good to go. Focus on the same building, guys. Come on. The smaller buildings, the better. And then you just gotta go all out on the big building. Did he get... Nope, still there. No! Fuck off, dude. Alright, that one's gone. We still need to get that. I saved the gateway. There's only 3 of us doing this. Actually, 2 of us. Me and this guy. Everybody else is no. Oh my gosh, stop reapplying this shit. This is so annoying. Bro, I feel like we haven't even accomplished nothing since the last time I brought you guys back. Well, I'm still working on this, and we're not even close to even getting that done. There's only 3 of us doing stuff. This guy's gonna be a 4th, but he's a bit too late. He's about to finish, so... This is not good. There's one more over there, my guy. Alright, let's start getting in on these. Come on. That building should be done. Don't end the event, my guy. Don't end it. Give us time. Speed boost. Oh my gosh, stop reigniting, bro. Oh, we did the same one, bro! Oh, this is my second time having to do this event, and we just cannot, bro, we're so close. You got that one then. I'll get this one. Speed boost, I think I can get the speed boost. Yeah, let's go. Turn and go, turn and go, turn and go. Ah, the clicking. Alrighty, next up is the Shade of the Horseman event. The Shade of the Horseman is harassing some villages across Azeroth. For the Alliance, you got Goldshire, Chronos, and Azure Watch. For the Horde, you got Falconwing Square, Razor Hill, and my favorite, Brill. There's a couple of dailies, but let's go ahead and showcase to you guys that while we are tackling this event. Starting off with Let the Fires Come. Wait. Why can't... You don't meet the requirements, what do you mean? There we go. Let's go ahead and pick this up, and it's basically stop the fires. So, event just started. You can see the Headless Horseman doing his thing. Let's go ahead and get these fires out as quickly as possible. I've tried this event twice already. The first time it was me by myself. The second time it was me and maybe 2 other people. And every single time I've been spamming chat for help. You need more than 1 person to be able to do this. One thing that's key, try to tackle the same building with each other. And once you've basically extinguished the flames from that building, they won't reappear. Like, they will never reignite. So that's the good thing. But if you leave fires on a specific building for too long, they will continue to spread and they will continue to reignite. It's not like this event is difficult. It's just you do need a couple of people to be able to tackle this and get this done. So, just giving you all a heads up on that. Speed boosts, gateways, anything, you name it. They're all helpful. But you gotta keep getting the water from that water bucket and tackling it. That building's done. We tackled that pretty quickly. As you can see, that just got reignited. But he doused it out pretty quick. Sometimes you can get more than 1 flame out. But not guaranteed. But I think we definitely got enough people here. With the 3 people, my second attempt, we were pretty much almost there. Throughout the event, it does last for about 5 minutes. The Headless Horseman will be flying above the city, whatever city it is that you're at. And then every so often, he will go ahead and shout some of his special phrases. And they'll kind of give you a little bit of an idea on how much time is left, or whether you have passed or failed. And it's pretty easy to know if you've passed or failed. So this building is perfectly good to go. So let's go ahead and start tackling the farther sides. As you can see, he is up there. Go ahead and grab a quick speed boost. Definitely, my spamming of chat has attracted people to this event. Because when I first got here, it was empty. And that was not good. Like, I tried to solo it and it did not go well. Okay, so we know we got that off.
The sky is dark. The fire burns. You strive in vain as fate's wheel turns.
So that's his second phase, and he is currently in the process of reigniting the buildings. But like I said, the buildings that are... Oh, there we go. You can just see that flame jump right there. The buildings that have been extinguished, he will not reignite. So I'm just giving you all a heads up on that. Strongly suggest tackle 1 at a time. They will not be able to reignite in the flames. And then now we're just focusing on this main one. This main one's usually the last one up anyways because of how many flames there are. And there's also 2 gateways. I'm assuming I'm the left. Yeah. Let me just get this out. That's 2 going on 1. That should be completely gone. Speed boost. Sometimes too many gateways is a little bit of a problem. Ooh, we're almost done. Left side. Yes! Alright. Alright, there he is. So the quest is completed, but now we're here to wait for a pumpkin after we have slayed the Shade of the Horseman. Go ahead and get my pet out. And this is the whole event. This is what Hallows End was basically known for, is this part. This is like the key thing to do, and this is so fun. Love his voice lines, love everything about him. Definitely one of the coolest characters in the damn game. There is the Smash Pumpkin. Go ahead and pick that one up as well. And let's go ahead and turn in the dailies. Starting off with Stop the Fires, which was the event. Giving you 3 Hallows and pumpkin treats. You'll get a weighted jack-o'-lantern as well as 23 gold. Smash the pumpkin. Let's go ahead and get that. That's going to give you a crudely wrapped gift. Again, both of these quests being dailies. Let's go ahead and open up the crudely wrapped gift. Giving us some candy from a handful of treats. Giving us a folded letter, which is kind of a collectible, as well as some Hallows and pumpkin treats. Alright, that's done, finally. Okay, so now we're going over there. We're getting stuff done, team. I'm definitely not getting Lemixy with it tonight. Or definitely play Legion Remix tomorrow though. Duration, don't care then. Alright, let you do your thing. Sister. First, second, third, and Witch's Hat.
The Azure Wing requested your help in eradicating this pestilence, General.
It's over here somewhere. Alright, we are here in Legion content. We're here in Val'sharah, more specifically here, just south of Blackrook Hold. You'll see that there's a Hag of the Crooked Trait. This is a daily that you can do. You can go ahead and drink from the Hag's Cauldron to accept her curse, and then you'll be able to defeat her sister's restless spirit. You'll be given a Hag's belongings, which can give you some cosmetics. So let's go ahead and tackle this daily. I believe that guy just killed the restless spirit, so we are here gonna have to wait for it to respawn. But wow. We are here awaiting for a respawn of the Restless Spirit. I can go ahead and go over some of the collectibles that you can get. All four of these being helms, starting off with the hat of the first sister. You can get the hat of the second sister. They're all the exact same, just different colorways. Hat of the third sister, and last but not least, hat of the youngest sister. So we're going to go ahead and wait for the respawn of the Restless Spirit, and then I'll go ahead and bring you guys back. Creepy crate. There we go. Let's go. Actually, I can summon these. The Eridar twins. Let's go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, and then let's go ahead and take the curse off. Go ahead and turn in this quest. I've already got all the collectibles, but we ended up getting another one anyways. Let's go ahead and delete, and that is it. Alright, gotta go to here. So that's done. We can skip that. You're just a creepy fucking crate. Yes, it is. Trick or treat. So that's gonna be Eastern Kingdoms. Kalimdor, Outland, Northrend, Pandaria, boss himself, the Headless Horseman encounter and his loot. The Headless Horseman encounter is a 5-man boss located in the graveyard of Scarlet Monastery. Okay, I don't need that anymore. I mean, I will, but not right now. What's up, everybody? FTWitachi here. You know, with updated guide. What do we got? We have all hidden action waiting to spin whether you're bored or alliance. Holy shit! What's going on here? Hold up. But this now, so without further ado, the brand new quest line started off with a ghostly message. You'll get that from the orphan matron. Whether you're this is the quest line that we have all hidden action waiting for this event. So let's go ahead and get it going. So we're gonna go ahead and have to search for leads along this path. I see some go. This is the Horseman, the new version of the Headless Horseman. You kind of have to do this quest line. You could try to queue up, but I was waiting in queue. That's just a bunch of final after this. And I have to take that. Okay. I have to camp. So mountain engagement. Video. Oh yeah. This next one on the mini map. Alright, we'll get this one. And then we're gonna go ahead and kill the torture shape. Let's see. Let's go ahead and queue. Alrighty, so before we queue on up for the Headless Horseman again, you're gonna be given some gold and loot-filled pumpkin, which is basically what we're all here for, which is where the main goodies for this event do come from. Of course, you can get some cool stuff from vendors as the full quest line. Alrighty, let's start it. Loot-filled pumpkins. These are trick-or-treatings with innkeepers throughout the Dragon Isles. Holy shit, there is a ton of them. But in this video, I'm gonna speed run. Okay, I'm gonna need that, but that's fine. It's just basically loot-filled pumpkin and a quest line. And then this is last year's updates. We're almost done, but
quickly became a favorite. So this
what's good here is and I comes out for the MC48, the Indie Innkeeper. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open up the things I can't bounce up. Alright, next one we are here down south. Here and Castle Guard candy baskets complete. Next up we're going over brand new loot that has been added to the loot-filled pumpkin for the Headless Horseman. That is basically the Headless Horseman. First of all, is the holiday boss. For those of you that don't know, this holiday boss does have. Okay, don't need to worry about that either. All right, creepy crate. We can go ahead and intro that. Let's go ahead and intro the creepy crate quest. I'm gonna take that from my old spooky supplies, garrison decorations. We did that. Hallows and collectible holiday items. Okay. Okay, that's it. Alright, delete. Almost done here. Four things left. I need the outro, achievements, vendors, and intro for a creepy crate quest line, and that's it. Alrighty team, so next up we are going to be tackling a quick quest line for a specific companion called the Creepy Crate. It requires Hallows End to be able to tackle this quest line. I've done this on pretty much all of my characters, so I am kind of all out of luck right now on being able to do it again. I do have footage from one of our guides from many, many years ago, so I do apologize in regards to the mic and the audio. But it is still watchable, so if you're interested in getting that creepy crate, let's go. Alright, that's done. I need an outro. The fuck? outro, and vendors, and achievements. And then I gotta sort out my bank, and we're done. Let's actually do it here. Alrighty, next up we are going to go over all of the possible achievements that you can get for this event. Starting off with Tricks and Treats of Kazalgar. As already shown, you just basically got to go ahead and visit all of the candy buckets in the latest Kazalgar zones. Next up is going to be Tricks and Treats of the Dragon Owls, the exact same thing. Kicking with the Wick. Defeat the Headless Horseman while cursed by all 4 Wickermen. As I showed you guys in the dungeon, there was 4 affixes and 4 Wickermen that you can go ahead and toggle on. That's what's going to grant you that achievement. A Cleansing Fire, defeat the Headless Horseman himself. G-Nerd Rage, earn 10 honorable kills while under the influence of G-Nerd buff. It's a slap to the face. So basically, my strongest bet is get the G-Nerd candy, apply the buff by eating said G-Nerd candy, and then just go ahead and head on into some sort of a 40-man PvP battleground. A Frightening Friend. Find Pepe wearing a spooky scarecrow costume as shown when we were at the garrisons. The Masquerade. Get transformed by the hollowed wands listed below, so get someone with those wands to go ahead and toggle. Check your head. Use weighted jack-o'-lanterns to put pumpkin heads on each of the races below. Sinister Calling. This is to obtain a Sinister Squashling Pet and Hollowed Helm through looting or tricky treats from the Hallows End. You cannot go ahead and get this in any other way. You do have to actually loot them. A Mask for all occasions. Basically collect all the in-game masks. Tricks and Treats of Pandaria, which is the candy buckets of Pandaland. That Sparkling Smile. Basically show off your sparkling smile by using a toothpick. Out with it, eat so many tricky treats that you get an upset tummy, and yes, that is your tricky treats currency. Trick and Treats of Northrend, candy buckets of Northrend, same theme for Outland. You've got Kalimdor, you've also got Cataclysm, and of course, Eastern Kingdoms. Trick or Treat is just going to be your first trick or treat of the candy buckets. The Savior of Hallows End, complete one of the quests to save a village from the Headless Horseman, which was the Headless Horseman event that we did in Brill. Rotten Hollow, ruin Hollow's End for the Alliance, and foil their attempts to wreck the Horde celebration by completing the following quests. So these are the 4 dailies that I showed you earlier that we tackled just behind me here. The Mask Task, you just gotta obtain a mask during the Hollow's End. Don't lose your headman, defeat any version, of the Headless Horseman, so you don't need any affixes for that one. And then, of course, your Tricks or Treats of Azeroth, which is Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, and Outland as a meta achievement. And upon completing that, you will be granted another meta achievement, Hallowed Be Thy Name, which will give you the title, The Hallowed. Alrighty team, if you have any questions, let me know. I know there is a lot to do in this event, but it is extremely fun, and then once you get the hang of it, it is pretty straightforward and easy from there on out. Please subscribe if you're new, like the video, and share, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out. Alright. Vendors, and we're done. We've got the main vendor, got the wand vendor, mask vendor, pet vendor, okay. Alrighty, my favorite thing of any in-game event, and that's the vendors, because that's, my friends, where you're gonna collect all the goodies. I'm gonna start off with the simple ones. We got a wand vendor here. The wand vendor, basically for 2 tricky treats, you'll be able to purchase an abundance of wands, all of these wands are actually collectible and do not require Hallows End to keep. So if you're interested outside of the event, you can go ahead and store these in your storage. Next up, you'll see that there is a mask vendor. I believe all of these masks do require Hallows End. Some of them do give you buffs, and then some of them are just simply masks. And yes, they do all require Hallows End. So if you are to collect any of these masks, sadly, you will only be able to utilize these for the duration of the event. Once the event is completed, you won't be able to use them again. Next up, we have the pet vendor. Starting off with the Sinister Squashling. Again, some of these pets you can get from the dungeon. You've got the Feline Familiar. You also have the Widget the Departed. You have the Cursed Vermin. You also have my favorite, Lemixy, one of the coolest pets, and it's actually pretty good in PvP. You'll also be able to collect the Mad Alchemist costume for your Perky Pug companion, the Little Starlet costume. You'll also be able to get the Yip Sarone's costume, as well as the Ominous Pet Treat. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm just trying to toggle all the stuff that I can buy. All of these are Hallows End, right? Yeah. Got it. And 4 costumes. Let's just say 4 costumes. 3 costumes. Pet treat. Okay. And last but not least, we have here probably the most important vendor of them all. Starting off with, of course, the Bind on Account upgrades. You'll also be able to get the Headless Horseman's Hearthstone, one of my favorite. You'll also be able to get the Horsetail costume toy, as well as the Horsehead costume toy. You'll also be able to get another toy called the Little Wickerman, and this does count as a campfire. You'll also be able to purchase the Magic Broom, but I strongly don't suggest because it's pretty easy to get and requires Hallows End, so it's not really a collectible. You get the Toothpick, which is a collectible, but it's also utilized for an achievement. Same with the G-Nerds, however, it is not a collectible because it requires Hallows End, just like the rest of the candies. You can get the Soothing Spearmint Candy, the Pyrobast Cinnamon Ball, the Chewy Fell Taffy. There's also some exquisite costume sets. You've got Xavius here. You have the costume set for Grommash. You have the costume set for Deathwing, as well as the Lich King. These costume sets are extremely expensive and have 50 charges. You'll also be able to get the Hollowed Helm, which is a pumpkin cosmetic. You'll also be able to get the Bucket of Morbid Treats, which is a very cool offhand. You'll also be able to get the Prowler's Faded Shoulder Cape, which is the grayish shoulder cape. You'll also be able to get the Ensemble of the Prowler's Faded Headgear, which is the headgear that goes with the cape. You'll also be able to get the Patched Harvest Golem's Post, which is a back bling. You'll also be able to get the Patched Harvester's Claw, which is a fist weapon that you can see here that's kind of like a Harvest Golem's Claw. You'll also be able to get the Patched Harvest Golem's Pauldrons. You'll also be able to get the Patched Harvest Golem's Pants. These were available, for those of you wondering, on the drops from the boss, but they have recently added them to the vendor. You'll also be able to get the Golem's Gloves, which, for some reason, I can't see them. You'll also be able to get the Golem's Chest. You'll also be able to get the Boots. Also be able to get the Belt. And you'll also be able to get the Helm. And then upon putting all of these on, it is a full Harvest Golems set, which you can see here. Next up, you'll also be able to get the Horseman's Ghoulish Bulwark, which is a new shield cosmetic, and it looks super fantastic. Sadly, I'm a Warlock, I don't use those. You'll also be able to get a one-handed sword, the Horseman's Ghoulish Blade, which is also new this year. Looks very, very cool. And of course a two-handed version of that blade as well. Okay. So I've got all those sorted. I don't need any of these. Don't need any of these. Can't use those. Let's add toothpick to the list. Because I gotta write down everything that I need to make sure I have. There's 4 costumes. That'll remind me. Hollowed helm got, bucket got, cape got, appearance of the prowler's headgear. So I've got that, but I don't got that. So I'll get that. Got it, 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 got it. Then there's going to be these 4 items that are just going to cost 100 each. I'd rather buy that, and that's the only item that I don't have. Otherwise, we're good. We currently have a total of 31, which isn't a whole lot, but I'm not here to spam too much. I hopefully get one of the items or so, but let's go ahead and head on over to the bank. I know I've got all the achievements under my name. I get this all the time. Let's just make sure they are all under my name. Wait, so that's Warband, Warband. Me. Warband. Me, Warband. Me. Perfect. They're all under me, and then the meta's Warband as well. Going to the bank to make sure that we have everything, otherwise we're good to go. Like I said, we're not going to get Lemixy with it tonight, but definitely going to be back tomorrow. Alright, that's crafting. This is going to be my bank. That's extras. That's where I want to be. That is expansion, and that's blank. So this is where I want to be to then add to that. So all these wands are soulbound. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have every wand available. We have ninja, 2 ninjas, and I don't need them. So how this is going to work. Get all of these out. And we're putting them in here. Sadly, I can't just click them in. And if I could, I would. How many times are they gonna sit? Bro. Alright, that's all the soulbound wands. Anything else in here? This is all Christmas related. Or other events related. We got the toothpick, that is soulbound. Costume is soulbound. The penny pouch is soulbound. The helm has an on use and I like it. Soulbound though. That is a costume. That is a costume. And those don't count. Okay, toothpick is soulbound, but we can knock that off of the list. Scarecrow, penny pouch soulbound. Yep. This is soulbound. Then we have Lich King and Deathwing. I could farm candy buckets, but I just really don't want to do that this year. That's kind of why I'm going to be very limited on getting new stuff. Faded Letter's probably going to be in the other one. Pet Treat, 4 costumes. I only got 2 of them. And then the pet costumes, I think. So let's check this out. So this is extras. This is the actual, and that's current. We have some weighted jack-o'-lanterns. I don't want these ones. I have the folded letter, so I don't need this. I have 1. I have 2. I have 3. And and 4 costumes. And a pet treat, I believe. That's a different event. Alright, well first of all, I know these are what I'm looking for, so let's put them in here. Starlet costume, Ypsilon costume, the pet treat, and then that. Christmas. This is all Christmas. Now we're getting into like a lunar festival. Love is in the air. A little bit more Christmas, okay. So this is all organized and good to go now from the events that we currently see. Anniversary, T-shirt day, going into Pirates Day, into Brewfest, into Harvest, Midsummer, and then Halloween. And then we go over here. This is like all the other events that we haven't turned in yet. But then this is T-shirts, into Brewfest, into Harvest, into basically Halloween. Okay, perfect. Trying to see if there's anything else that I need to do, because there isn't. Except what I've seen. Which is Hallows End, but I'm not really gonna farm it this year. The guide was enough. There's a couple items that I don't have. Hallows End. And so we got about 2 weeks of it. So that's 14 days. I should be able to, whoops, over here. Just doing a dungeon, I should be able to buy a couple. So all of that's done. All of that's done, and all of that's done. And then all of that's done. All of that done. Let's actually double check just to make sure we're good. Good. All of these are learned. Perfect. None of these are able to be collected. All of these have been collected.
Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
And then here, I don't care. I've got all of these. Don't need those because I can't collect them. I don't have Xavius or Gromish, but I'm not farming candy buckets to get those, so. Got those two. Got all of these. Got all of these. It's just the 3 new items that cost 100, but I'd rather get this first and then go from there. Otherwise, we are good to go. I'm not really gonna farm too much this year around. Usually I do, but again, I'm just gonna kind of keep it simple. Yeah, I think we're good. Everything's completed. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and log out. We're done for the night. Hallows End completed. And I shall see you tomorrow.